This is an ad by BetterHelp. Saying things out loud to another person has a lot of power in it. Talking things out is a lifelong project, which can be a little bit easier with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform with over 30,000 therapists. They've served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
In a world full of haters, insane content creators, and the ever soul-crushing hamster wheel of growing up, we are three best friends trying to do the impossible, create a podcast that helps you survive life. I'm Devin.
I'm Lindsey.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is Neds Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. Results may vary.
We are back on the pod, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling this morning?
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
Yes.
If you get a chance to head over to our YouTube and check this out, go check out Dan's new style. Dan, I don't think I personally have ever seen you in braids, right? Like, how often do you do this?
You know, on the, like, when I had my little Glee stint, which was like fresh after high school, I think I had like braids for this Phil Lipoff character, but I only wore them for like a year and a half or something like that.
That's why I think I have that other image of you. Okay, cool.
With some cornrows,
with
man.
Some rows. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're not called braids. They're called cornrows.
Oh, braids. They are braids.
They can be braids too.
Because they just simple cornrow pattern. You're from Omaha, so you know about the Cornhuskers, right? I mean, you know about those cornrows.
Listen, I do know a thing or two about a corn husker. A corn row, never been lost in them.
It's like I've never been lost in the rows. You know, I'm in them right now.
So how long did that take?
Ooh, my girl did these, and
I was just gonna say,
she's expeditious with it. I mean, she did these in like I want to say an hour and a half or something like that. It's a long thing, but yeah,
right.
Yeah, she's pretty
cool.
quick with it.
That's cool. Yeah, you're.
And it's mainly
good,
the person in the chair fidgeting and moving around, you know, and they keep having to yank your head back. So she could probably get it done in 45 minutes, but
right.
You know,
but you got no chill in
restless.
you. You have to be closing.
I got no
deals.
chill. That part.
Yeah.
Closing the deals. Hey, trying, man. I'm just trying to, you know, dress for the job you want, not the job you have, you know. I just pull out that phone and pretend I'm doing business, man, and sometimes it comes to me.
I mean, y'all, we will be at a con, and I'm telling you, somebody will be taking a photo with us, and Dan will just hold that phone off to the side there. He'll give that long arm Heisman stretch.
Still going with it, man. Dude.
Okay, so we're sans Davoon today. What a douche.
Yes.
I hit him up and I was like, y'all, let's do the pod, because he usually says that. So I said, hey, I'll take that off the group and I'll act a little excited to do this, right? So I said, Pod Broadshot. And this face writes back and says, I'm going on a journey into the wilderness. Didn't know about that. So what? We just wouldn't have had whatever.
I guess.
I'm glad it's you and I today, Dan.
But this is even better.
That's just friggin' fine.
You know? It's just
so let's rock. You want to rock, paper, scissors for...
we gonna rock, paper, scissors for the
Rune to blow?
Let's do
ready?
it.
3, 2, 1. Rock, paper,
scissors. Shoot. Oh, wait. Is it rock, paper, scissors? I feel like this is always the issue with rock, paper,
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay,
shoot.
ready?
Okay, we'll go on the shoot.
And we'll go in regular rhythm. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper,
scissors,
shoot.
Oh, rock,
paper,
scissors,
shoot.
Oh, you beat me. Okay.
Damn, Dan, we got worse at that.
We're pretty bad. Yeah, I used to be better back in elementary school.
Okay, so I'll just go first then. I'm just gonna load this up and off.
Nice.
Dan, I did something. I did a reality show.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I can talk about it now. I did a reality show.
The one in overseas.
Yeah.
Yes, tell the audience, yes.
Okay. So I will be on 99 to Beat on Fox this fall, September 24th.
Let's go.
This was the craziest thing that I have ever done. I went to the UK and did this game show. They already have some versions of it in the UK. And so my manager hit me up and like, I hadn't had much sort of going on, like not even in the way of auditions, right? So I was just like, you know, it was near my birthday. I was trying to like call in something into my life that, whatever, you know, that would be fun to do that I had never done before. I was like, please manifest some adventure for your year. Like I was looking for something exciting, right? Lit. So my manager literally hits me up. She goes, you want to do this? And it's a game show. I said, at first I was like, what? Okay. Yeah. Like it was just weird enough and out there enough. And I was like, all right, this sounds cool. It kind of started as like just an interview and then it went on and on and on. And all of a sudden, you know, like I'm like I'm a contestant. Dude. So it shoots in the UK. Mm-hmm. And okay, so I've never really, like I haven't been out of the country like that in like a minute, right? I've barely ever been that far. And so we go. I get there. The first day I get to the UK, I feel terribly sick. I get off the plane and I'm just like dry. Like I get off the plane, I get to my room to like lay down because it's 8 a.m. We left at like 2 p.m. LA time. And I lay down and when I wake up, I'm like dry heaving. My head is like killing me. I rarely get sick. So I was like, oh shit. I'm going to have to go home. Like, you know, when you get so scared when you're sick, and I was like isolated, I was like by myself. So the medic comes and he's like, I think you're having a panic attack, love. And I was like, no, I'm not. So he gives me some freaking Dramamine, whatever. We have our orientation the next day, right? It's this 12-hour thing. So in 12 hours. So I like lay back down. I sleep for the rest of the 12 hours. I'm feeling like a little bit better. So like I get up the next day. So I'm just having like a rough start, right? I get up the next day and I have to go like be with all these people. And it's 100 contestants. It's literally called 99 to Beat. It's 100 contestants.
What? So it's not like a Jeopardy type thing? Like
No.
Okay,
So basically... 100 contestants compete in games that don't really require so much strength or strategy or this and that. They're regular things that anybody can do, regardless of, you know, your age or your, you know, physical strength, whatever. So they're just like a bunch of things like that. And the thing is, you don't have to win the games, but you can't come last. The last person goes home, right?
Oh,
so, okay. I get to orientation and I'm like meeting these other people and your girl is sort of a prickly pear around new situations. I did not realize how sort of like closed off I was going to be, but I kind of was. I felt like I was observing. I was watching everybody like kind of like this and just like, okay, all right. I was pretty quiet like at first.
Sizing them up?
Kind of. And also just like, how are you people, like they were meshing so easily, so quickly. And I was still just like barely waking up from this like sick jet lag thing. So I'm just like, I was really surprised at how I personally showed up like during the game because I didn't think I was like that. I was like, you're an outgoing person. I don't know. So I get there. We do the orientation. This room is fucking packed. We had to be beyond fire code to be in this room. I don't know. We weren't. We were totally safe. But it's like there were 100 people. Now, I go from isolation to 100 people that I don't know. Here we go, right? So we do the orientation for a couple hours. I'm like, my head is just kind of spinning. I'm like, holy shit. Next day, we're going to start the games, okay?
Yeah.
I can't tell it, like, the games are incredible. I will speak to it more after, like, the 24th when it kind of comes out. But this experience, I'm so grateful for it. I wish I could have been a little more like open to it. Like I said, just like, you know, a little more confident to like have fun. But I didn't realize how much like adrenaline and nerves were kind of hitting me. It was an incredible experience. And I don't know that I could give any more like away for the moment than that. Because I'm bad at these things. I'm going to give away like some shit and I don't want to do that.
I can't imagine, dude. That's great. I want to know. So you can't tell like what place you came in or whatever. No, because that would give everything away. Yeah, that would give everything away.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. I mean, bro, I love that you did a game show, especially one that's like, you know, some type of physicality involved. Like it's not just a like Jeopardy or word games and things like that,
Right.
or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Those are like simple, but you guys got to go out there and play like games.
Yeah.
Wow. Were there any like major like wipeouts? Like were there situations where you could get hit with something or?
There was a challenge, and okay, hold up. Hold on. I actually have battle wounds. Okay, if you're on.
What? Oh, dang, bruh.
So I have these two like little scars on my leg. That's honestly because I didn't take care of it well enough. It's not even that crazy, but it is a battle scar from one of the games.
Dang. So
Yeah.
was it like you hit somebody, something?
Oh, this was a solo mission. This was a solo mission, brother. And no, I took myself out. No, but I walked away from these things. I don't know what it was. I think it's because it was physical. It activated something in myself, in my cells, that just I don't know. I felt like I proved a lot to myself. I felt like I was calmer than I thought I would be. I showed up in a lot of different ways. I don't really get to see myself so many times in an atmosphere like that. And there were things that I walked away with that I was like, wow, I have such a better understanding of like where I am. And I'm just so grateful I got that opportunity. It was so much fun. And the people are fantastic. So this was the cool part about it. 99 other people, a lot of them were off like reality show stars, man. A lot of the contestants were there. So a lot of great competitors, people who were used to competition, but these people were all like personalities already, like camera ready. I'm just like, wow, I'm the dud of the group, dude. If I didn't have a resume or if I hadn't been who I was, people would literally be like, who is that fucking dud? You know what I'm saying?
Not ready.
Right? This bitch is not ready. Yeah. But it's amazing. It's called 99 to Beat. Ken Jeong and Aaron Andrews are hosting it. It's on Fox.
Oh, tight.
September 24th. Come watch us.
Lit.
It was a
I'm gonna
blast.
be there. Yo, we gotta have a watch party or something like that, man.
I know. We would get together some of the contestants who live out here and do like a West Coast little watch party.
Yo, we should do that, man. Yeah,
right?
Yank clips
that would
and
be
watch
fun.
on the pod or something. Dope, man.
Hell yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah.
And so this was all in the UK. What was that like? Like, did you have any cuisine out there or?
The UK, look. Yo, those hotel rooms, and I was told we were in a nice one. Look, it's just not like what I was used to. To me, I thought that was like closer to like a 2-star motel than like but just what we're used to like in the US and the fact that I don't travel a lot, right? Yeah. The walls were like dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like scrub that down, just like a second. Dilapidated is an understatement. Water stains, water mold is an understatement. The air conditioning was a little strange. I had never been in a room where like you have to deposit your room key for like the room lights to go on.
Yeah,
that was a new one for me. That was a new one.
What?
Like getting comfortable in those sheets. The dinginess was so real.
Dang.
Like, the carpet was like not real. Like it was just like, it's almost like what those auditoriums at your like school had or whatever. It looked like gravel, but it was carpet.
Oh wow! It's like that 2-ply toilet paper for
right?
the sheets.
Exactly. And
Dang.
but I'll tell you what, the water pressure, amazing. The water temperature, unreal.
Okay, see, they're focused on the stuff that matters.
Yeah.
The water pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I asked around, like I was joking, like an asshole. And they were literally like, all the freaking cultured people were like, oh no, that's a nice one for England. That's a nice one.
Mate.
I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know.
What?
Can I just tell you the people I met on here?
Yeah.
People are so cool. People are really driven to like live lives. I need to know more people, I think. Even if it's just to observe them, right? I'm not sure I'm even going to go on day activities with you, but it's like wow. I was so inspired by like the people that I met there as well. Met some like good friends. I know that they probably won't say the same about me. Didn't give people the chance to know me very well there.
I bet they will.
But man, it was really, really cool. And okay, I think what was a little life-changing in my cells was the adrenaline that was enacted like during the wins or during the competing. I never really get a chance to like be near that.
So
that
you were
adrenaline.
amped, like, do they have like you on footage going,
dude. Okay, I never thought that I was this kind of person, but we had one team challenge, and I hadn't been like this the whole time. I ran and I fucking launched myself into our team captain's fucking arms, and I was like, oh man, you like you just get to win like that, and when so many stakes are there, and it's these stupid games, but you're just like,
you're dedicated to it. You dedicated to the task, putting yourself really in it, man. I love living authentically, and I think sport is one of the only ways to get, I mean, war of course, but sport for sure is a way to be fully your human self. Every response is authentic, because during the game you have to respond authentically to avoid, obstacles at the drop of a dime, so that's cool. I'm glad you got to have that experience. It reminds me of the Neds episode where you were playing volleyball or whatever, and you had to like learn Dutch or something like that, so you could curse and not get kicked out. I cannot wait to see this, Lindsey. I'm excited, man.
Okay, and lastly, then we'll move on. Okay. The last part of it was like, under pressure, man, I did not crumble. Like I always am telling myself that I'm going to. Sometimes like there was times it was bleak, and I stayed in it, and I was like, good for you. Like I'm proud of you, like it's the first time I think I've like shown up for myself. Like I knew I showed up for myself when I got sober. I know like on that date, like I really checked in with myself, and I honestly think it's been kind of a slow backslide from that present feeling, or at least that feeling of desperation of wanting to change something in my life. Right. And so, I just felt like, I don't know, really healthy stakes. So,
man. Tight, dude.
Thanks, Dad.
Tight, dog. Well, I love it, man. I love that you got to travel too.
Right.
Dude, Lomac was out there too. What did she move out there for? A job, or was it school?
No, I think she's training. I think she's literally training at one of the, I think she said she wanted to do plays, or she wanted to train or whatever, and her agent like made it happen. I'm like, who is your agent? Because I can't get my girl off Go
to do anything. I can't get him to pick up the phone. No, that's great. For those of you who don't know, Lomac was she was a producer on our show at one point back in our Podco era.
No, she's awesome. I feel like she's like working now too. I saw a little post on her story, so I hope maybe she's found some success out there.
Yeah, I wonder
because
if she's
it said like
with
she's
an accent
working or something. I know, right? Hey. She looks so cute. Question: have you stayed at a lot of hotels in the UK?
Dude, I've never been to the UK. I've done Spain, Germany, Switzerland, like all kind of near that region, but I've never done the UK. So I got to check out these 2-ply toilet paper and bed sheets.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that was rough.
I mean, it just felt like they were like stuck in the 70s. Like, was it old stuff, or just they didn't have the budget? Did it feel more like that?
It felt like they just weren't going to spend the budget there. I just have never seen walls like just slap a coat of paint on there. You know what I'm saying? Just slap a coat of paint on there.
Now with the paint, okay, so I went to Poland, and of course Poland is like, okay, I expect that type thing, but Poland and some of the spots in Germany where in their like flats or whatever, it was like they hadn't painted over this since the war. The 1940s, like, so you would have the kind of like chipping and stuff like that, and it's like, maybe you should, do something with this, but everybody else is walking around casual, so I'm like, I guess this is the flow, we got different regulations out here in this, but there's some pretty rough Motel 6s. I used to drive across the country with my family, like from Mississippi to California, and we would get some hotels that were pretty rough. They were rough, but they weren't like World War II rough. That's a different type of dank and, crust. So.
Dang, Dad. Woo! Look, you'll be able to stay in, the hill,
I'll feel like
whatever.
that's
You'll be able to stay in the 5-star hotel next time. Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Well, also like the food. The food.
Talk to me. It was just bland, right? I don't hear good stuff about.
Can I be honest with you? Everybody talked about. So we started a group chat. Which was really cool. Like, I'm still in it today. It's like 100-person group chat. It's like
so y'all
cute.
still chatting? That's cool.
Yeah, and like sending updates and like everybody supports each other's like ventures and like listen to their songs. I don't know. Even though I feel on the periphery of it, like it feels good to be a part of. But the food. Look, everybody talked about how they like lost weight there. There was a moment when we had to shoot something like running in and cheering, and I swear. I was not eating really any calories there. I was really relying on the protein bars I had brought. So me cheering, I was like wiped out after 4 takes. And so then I became like a cunt. I was like, when is this over? I will tell you this. Never can judge anybody you see crying on reality television again. That is so high stakes. That is so high stakes. Imagine, Daniel, we go into the high stakes that we're in, but you don't know the script. You don't know what's going to happen. It's not like improv. It's not like this or that where like you're given a situation. It's like, no, you have no idea from start to finish what you're going to do, right? So like the stakes and the emotions are there, but you have no place to like put them. There's no script to like ground them in. There's no nothing, right? And they're not even giving you updates. Like basically you get treated kind of totally fine with the welfare, but sort of like you know how background gets treated. Like
so you felt right? like extra vibes.
Well, babe, we were standing there. I'm talking hours of just standing there, and we would sit down on our thing, and they'd be like, "Stand up," and I was just literally so avoided. I was averse there. It was so hot under those lights, and like it was concrete, like, and you had like older women who weren't even making a fucking fuss. These women were in their like 60s. Chilling. Well, whatever. They say a little bit, but but anyway, the stakes are so high, and like you don't know how high that adrenaline's going to be when you're in these like games or whatever. So there was a lot of emotion there, and
a lot of
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Right. But previously, I've just been like, oh, that's so dramatic. That's so nothing. It's like, no, it feels like a lot. So that was a lot. So then coupled on top of the fact that like I'm not eating food, dude. I'm eating these protein bars from my fucking bag. I'm eating a little bit of the chicken. It's so greasy with so many beans. Like the meat is so
beans.
greasy.
Why are beans in the UK? They eat the beans for breakfast with the eggs. Like,
babe, it is everywhere. Why are you putting just a a thing of chicken on just a bed of beans? Like I get it because beans and chicken go together, but like this is the 4th time I've seen beans today. Like, you know what I mean? It was all over the breakfast line. And why do they look like that? Why do they look so pale with so much red sauce around it? Like, what is that, dude? It looks like an infection.
Here, I'm looking up.
Not eating.
Oh yeah, not eating. I'm sure that was tough.
Go ahead.
No, I was just looking
not
up.
Eating, sleeping weird, like, and then those high stakes. Ooh, that was.
Couple with that.
That was a fever dream.
Okay, so end up being a little bit of a tearjerker, perhaps.
Yeah,
we
there you go.
won't give away any secrets. But I was looking up a typical UK breakfast, and they're saying it's often called a full English. It's a hearty fried meal that usually includes eggs, bacon, sausages, baked beans, mushrooms, tomatoes, black pudding, and toast.
Can I be 100% with you? Dan, you would be into this because you are an adventurous soul. But like those full tomatoes that are grilled and just sitting there like they're full tomatoes. If you bite into that tomato juice is going to go all over your plate. It's going to touch everything that it sees. Like,
dang.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible combination. Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of those UK breakfasts. And, in like Germany, they would like have, here's the UK, get the full English. Or in Spain, they would, I don't know why they gravitate towards it. But yeah, I don't really like that cuisine.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Saying things out loud to another person has a lot of power in it. I'm somebody who tends to shut down and isolate in times of stress and trouble. And I know just simply naming and describing what I'm feeling to somebody that I trust really helps alleviate the anxiety that I'm feeling. Talking things out is a lifelong project, which can be a little bit easier with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform with over 30,000 therapists. There's got to be one in there you're going to like. They've served over 5 million people globally, and with 61% of the global workforce, 61% experiencing higher than normal levels of stress, it is really more important than ever to take your mental health seriously. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
Yeah. Leave that behind.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Dan. So that's
dope, man.
That's all that, man. Yeah.
That's dope, dude. That's dope. I wish I had something more exciting. I
No,
gotta get
you're
myself on a game
perfect.
show.
You're perfect. I can't wait for us to see it so I can actually break down to you some of the challenges and what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But that will be for later. So September 24th, I will remind y'all of that
Nice.
periodically.
Nice,
okay, so Darren, I know you have an equally stimulating roundtable.
Yo, I had a fun past few days. It was pretty fun, man. I've been dabbling in the boxing world, right? So Win Records, the company that I work for with, we have branched out a little bit into the sports world, right? So we have all these great like artists and things like that, but so arena shows, concerts for the artists, that's been awesome. We've had a lot of success there, but now we are in the boxing world. One of the artists, and also like he's like an executive there, Papoose. He's dating one of the greatest. Well, she is the G.W.O.A.T, greatest woman of all time, Clarissa Shields, the boxer. She has this amazing movie. I think it's on Netflix called The Fire Inside. But definitely go check it out. I watched it on the plane when we were flying out to like Houston, I think last year or something like that. And she just has such an incredible, inspiring story. She's from Flint, Michigan, and she's represented the U.S. As an Olympian, brought the gold home several times, and she's just she's record after record, man. But she's super chill, down to earth. And I got to go to her recent fight. I was there like directing a team of filmographers to get things done and capture some stuff for like a doc for Win Records and her, and just typical BTS and stuff like that. But we had a blast, man. Detroit. Well, now what I gotta say though, I did not realize Detroit got hot. Like, I thought it was going to be colder in Detroit, right? It's up there by, like, what is that, Lake Michigan? One of those, the Great Lakes,
all the lakes.
Region.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be cold. It was hot, bro. There was, like, a heat advisory going on. And we're going to all these boxing events, and they're sometimes in these, like, sweaty gyms and things like that. And I'm just like, man, I wish I was not on the ground for this. I wish I had just hired the team and sent them out. Because it was blazing, bro. It was super. Wow. And all the boxers are like, oh, this is nothing, man. I train in this stuff. This is nothing. But it was a vibe, dude. They had the fight at Little Caesars Arena. So I got to go out into the downtown of Detroit. Like, I've been to Detroit before. And this looked like, I want to say like a decade ago I went and it was just like not a place I really wanted to be. Then I went like 5 years ago and I'm like, okay, it's on the up and up. I went this time. Detroit is low key like a place I could stay. Like it was very well manicured in the areas that I was in.
Right on.
Yeah. So shout out to Detroit. I didn't know.
All I ever hear is just that there's some rough stuff going on over there. So yeah,
right? 8 Mile, Eminem. That's like the stories you gravitate towards, and like it's like his upbringing. Okay, it must be terrible, but it wasn't so bad, man. she had like not an album release, but she invited like a kind of private group of people to this club. It was popping. And she played like her music, so she's been working on some stuff that I hadn't heard yet because it's not direct like Win Records camp stuff. But she's got a career that's about to get crazy. Especially she's rolling in the dough now. She's getting these big deals and winning these big fights. So I'm interested to see where her music goes. But she makes music like you feel like you're her in the ring, man. Like it's cold. She's got this song called Legend. That's my jam, dog. That's my jam.
Yo, we love an entrepreneur. We love that.
Man,
that is so cool.
Yeah, and she puts it into her music, like her drive to get around the obstacles that were presented to her as a youngster.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And she's had to fight her way out, man, and she's doing it. She when you see her in the ring, like you can tell, like okay, she's vibrating on a completely different frequency. Everybody just watch and learn what you can, and apply it to your own life.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, she hired this saxophonist to come in like backstage, like before she's getting ready. Like you think of somebody just sitting there, grimacing and shadow boxing. She had this saxophone player to come and play I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit of her. Against the world. It was dope. It was so touching. She had a bunch of her like little nieces and stuff and nephews in there with her. And so we got to see this really soft side of her outside of going in the ring and tearing somebody's head off.
Right.
So that was I really enjoyed that experience, man. Like yeah.
Oh, Dan. Wow. That is, yeah. I'm so glad that you got to go and be around that. I know you were excited for that for a minute. And congratulations to her.
I've been talking about it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took home the W. I wanted the knockout. It wasn't a knockout, but it was a decisive victory. Every round, she took it. And I was cutting up the BTS like her like highlight reel, and I'm like, I would not have wanted to be the opponent in that ring. Now, granted, she made like $250K the opponent. I'm like, I'll get in there and get mollywopped for a bag real quick. But those are some. So was it
real? Okay, so they took it like, and they went the distance with the fight, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah, they did 10 rounds.
Yeah,
10
they went all the way. I like. Did she get hit? Did she get kind of like? Did her opponent land some good like knocks?
Oh yeah, Lonnie Daniels she's a real fighter. She's from New Zealand. There were a couple catches in there, like but like I say, she won every round. Lonnie has a really tough chin though, which she needed for that fight. But there were a couple moments where the G.W.O.A.T will take a punch and go like, okay, I see you in here. All right, you came to play. So yeah.
I remember Mayweather is kind of like the only other boxer that I've really watched, and he would kind of like do that whole like, oh okay, because he like kind of rarely gets hit either.
Oh Floyd, yeah. Oh Pretty Boy Floyd, yeah. He would.
Yeah. So when he does, it's like
shoulder.
yeah.
Slide it, and he just looks so clean,
and he does the little smile like. That is really really cool, man. I bet her music just you could feel it like deep.
Oh yeah, because it's coming from like she said she would go out, do sparring and then get straight to the booth. So you're hearing songs from somebody who just was in there fighting for survival. Like you're getting it fresh off of her. So
yeah,
that was really cool.
That is really.
Rick Ross.
Cool,
Rick Ross. So Win Records, we got Rick Ross to come out and walk her out. So she's always had really great walkouts. Like she had Cash Doll. Of course, Papoose walked her out once before. But that was Ruben Branson, our CEO. He pulled together the funding to get Rick Ross. So it was cool working with him. Like I didn't really have to direct him, but yeah, you stand over there. The light looks really great on you. That type of thing. Over-involving myself.
Legend after legend after legend you are working with, brother. Like, Rick Ross is responsible for what? Like,
so much.
No, every day I'm hustling.
Damn hustling.
Hustling. Yeah. I used to play that hard when I was in my cocaine days. I would take my little like My little Graham, my little 8-ball. You go snort that, little whitey. Go, girl, go.
He's like, I'm
You know
out
what
here
I'm
hustling,
saying?
baby.
Yeah, right. So
I'm the biggest boss.
I know a couple of Rick Ross songs from that time.
From those days.
That is really, really cool. And he was a gracious legend. You had a good time?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's definitely about his business. Like, you know, every dollar. I mean, every minute counts. Like he's being paid to be there.
Okay.
You know? So he's locked in on his task. But
Right
you know,
on.
they had some really great behind the scene moments, like just going over, you know, what greatness means to them, you know, individually, and it was just great to see those two bounce energies and things like that. I love seeing a bunch of great people come together and just interact. You never know where the egos will like lean, but it was all pretty smooth and clean, even with the opposition there. Lonnie Daniels and her team, they were pretty gracious, you know, and happy to be there. Like, you know, like I say, everybody's getting paid, so, you know.
Well, Dan, I feel like that's the energy you always bring around, so I'm glad you were able to experience that in kind. You love a smooth ride, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
facts.
good energies coming together and leaving your egos kind of checked. So that sounds like you were in the perfect spot.
It was vibes, man. It was now the taste of Detroit, the old Detroit that I knew, I got when I was heading back. Right, so our flight was early in the AM after the fight. So we really didn't leave the stadium till like 12:01 or something like that. Because we just not even clean up, but I have to like dump footage, get things from all the different filmographers that I had come out. So we were late leaving, and our flight was at like 5:45. So I didn't have time really to sleep. So me and my lady, Chantel came out. She did some shooting as well.
She looks incredible ringside.
Oh, you got to see it? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got more people
She just always knows what the
she's
vibe is.
She's a stunner. She knows how to fit in.
Hmm.
So we're like calling the Uber, right? It's like, I want to say like maybe 2:30 or something, because we want to get to the airport a little bit early. And so I'm like, oh yeah, White Castle. There's a White Castle on the way, so I'll just give me some White Castle and then we'll go. But we'll go to the flight. And so my taste of Detroit was, we get to the White Castle. There's really only one car in front of us. But we had stopped at a light, and we saw that car there, and it was sitting there for like a good 2 minutes. And I'm like, okay, this isn't the best sign, but whatever. We tell the Uber driver, yeah, just get us this White Castle. I put the White Castle stop in. He stops over there, and we're sitting. And first of all, it takes forever for someone to come answer the or whatever. And they finally come out, oh, yeah, what do you want? They're really drab about it. Like, I'm like, they don't want to be here. And I'm like, okay, it's early in the morning. I get it. Okay, we got one of those shifts. Like, this worker's on that shift, the night shift. And we place our order or whatever, and then we're sitting. 5 minutes goes by, 7, 10 minutes, and I'm like, get me out of here. I'm not going to sit here and wait for this. So it was that. It reminded me of the old Detroit. I'm like, that service where it's like, they're just not going to do it right. So
they're not coming back.
They're not coming back. So I didn't get my White Castle. I'm like, the car in front of me had to have been sitting there like 20 minutes. And I was super excited. You know why I wanted White Castle? I got to be honest. I did a little drinking towards the end of the night. Right? So
that'll do it.
All I wanted was just something to sop up the alcohol. So I really wanted that White Castle, man. But I also didn't want to miss my flight. So we went on to the airport. Yeah, but I was like, Detroit, sending me off the proper Detroit way. So yeah.
It's like, you think you've solved the problem, you get the logistics, you get the person there, you get your order in.
Yeah.
And it's still not a go.
That's
That's disappointing, Dan.
Oh, the architecture in Detroit, though, is super dope. Another fun fact about Detroit, it's the only place in the United States where Canada is south of the border. Because of the way Detroit sits, the water like does this like curve, and you actually have to go south to get into Canada, and Canada's like right across the river.
That is like such a weird, cool thing.
Yeah, fun fact.
Wow.
Fun fact. You know. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
So you'd think Detroit, I don't know, would have a little more Canadian influence, or no?
I mean, say it's like a rite of passage because the drinking age is like lower there in Canada. So some of the people on the ground told us that they would go over to Canada to like do some day drinking and then come back. Yep.
A little day drinking if you're not an alcoholic. Sounds nice. Right?
Yeah, man.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that is super exciting. Did you get to like shake her hand? Does she have a crazy handshake?
Oh, I mean,
The G.W.O.A.T?
I think hugs usually.
She gave you guys. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I've shaken her hand, but she's got to have a nice.
Right? She's got to have a good one. I believe
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, no, she's legit.
Okay,
She's
so
legit.
what is your next venture with Win Records? Can you talk about it? Can you?
Next venture? Just finishing up this Busta Rhymes project. Like
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
right,
about.
right,
I missed
right.
that.
Yeah.
That flight out there, but
The whole
the
New York
edit,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the New York thing. Man.
So
but
you've gotten
the
to
edit still has to happen.
You've gotten to see all the footage, and you feel like you happy about it. Something you can work with and put together.
Yeah, like I said, I gave them a really great shot list, a very thorough shot list. So they hit the majority of the boxes. They checked the majority of the boxes that I would have needed for the edit. So yeah, we're almost there. As a matter of fact, just this little bit of like VFX. I'm putting their faces on these like $100 bills type thing. So yeah, man.
And do you think we're ever going to have a guest again on this podcast?
Dude, if Devin will call them, I've been trying to like lay back and just let Dev like do it. That's been kind of my thing, but I'm like, I might have to just do it.
I don't even know how to get him to do it, because like you'll ask him and he'll still just be like, yeah, I'll get to it. And it's
Yeah,
like, but
barely. He doesn't
could you
wanna
do it
answer.
like now? And he's like, I'll do it. Like,
But don't just say you will, just do it. Like, as we keep talking about Allison Stoner, I'm like,
know.
She's my homegirl-ish, but I'm like, bro, you have a lot of weight in the industry, dude. Like, make it
brother,
happen.
you have friends. You've made that's truly what you bring to this podcast.
No, he's
is a
really
nice,
great.
grounded, relationship-oriented person. Like, you should be bringing us. It's like, do you not want to talk to these people? I don't understand.
He doesn't want to cash in his favors.
On us.
Exactly. Isn't that messed up? He's like, I'll cash him on some
He goes,
other project.
I don't even want to ask them, because
To hang out
what do
with
we have
these-
to offer?
Oh, that's cold, bro. That's cold. We
No,
don't
we
to ask him
have
about it.
to,
We don't
though. I really want to talk to Christina Kirkman, because I think that she is just a ball of energy that I would love to speak with, and Allison Stoner and
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and then
Young Gravy and his new girlfriend. Let's go.
we do okay. I got to hit him back up, because he did hit us.
Hit the grave train.
Hit the gravy train, man.
Listen, look, if I had maintained better relationships, you know that I would be bringing them literally like to this project. They would be like, hey, I will be here for your Oscar-winning project. I said, no, I want you on fucking Neds Pod. That's what I would do for this pod, and that's what I want to do. Unfortunately, I don't have those relationships, Dan.
Hey, we can get him. We can get him. We just got to start a new campaign. Like,
Right.
I've just been so locked in on, like I said, the Win Record stuff has been like crazy recently. So I kind of had to take a little step
And
back.
you're kinda genius.
Let's
You just-
kick a new campaign off.
You literally just do research. I don't think Dev and I are allergic to research. You're literally just like, go search their bio, and if they have a number in there or an email, hit it up.
Call it. It's that simple. It's that simple. And the worst they can do is say no or I hate you. And
No, the worst thing that can happen is that you have to ping pong back and forth between conversations with schedules and logistics, and I just want to be like, no!
that's the tough part. I always just say, hey, yeah, email here and we'll have production get back to you. And it's like, whoever production is, it's just us. But
Is that you? Yeah.
Makes
Dan,
it easier.
Look,
Makes it easier.
I appreciate, but yeah, I look forward
lost your
to,
mic there.
to getting guests again.
Yeah, no. Let's do it. And the audience, I'm sure you guys won't guess. Let us know in the comments what guests we need to force Devin to get onto the podcast, okay? Or do it ourselves.
And if you could spam their accounts as well on
that
our
helps.
behalf.
Yeah, just
that'd be
spam.
great.
Yeah, you guys some guests. Yeah, so
Get us some guests,
find
guys.
People you like.
Dan,
Spam them.
we can't even activate our audience to send us voice notes.
Oh, have the voice notes been dwindling?
There's no voice notes. Remember when we used to say, hey, Dev, let's play like 1 or 2, not 3 per pod. And he said, we'll never run out. Don't worry about it. And like, we'd be here for like an extra 15 minutes when you and I only want the pod to be 45 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll make it.
It's
run
so
long.
funny. He just pushes and pushes. He's like, I just want to hear another one. I'm like, wow. Well, now we have nothing.
We have
and I don't know
nothing
how.
to go with.
I don't
So is
know
that
how
where
to
we
ask
are
you
now?
guys
We
to
don't-
please voice note us. Like, please send it in.
Yeah,
I know
hit
you
that
think,
Instagram.
somebody else is going to do that,
DMs.
but nobody else is doing it. So
It's you. Yeah, it's just like when you see someone that's hurt in the middle of the street. Don't be like, oh, someone else will call the police. No, go help that person. Okay, help.
The bell tolls for thee.
For thee, it's you.
Yes,
only you can prevent
it's
forest
you.
fires. That part.
Amen.
Well, shoot. Well, we should save the voice messages for when Dev's back, if he's coming back. Is Devin coming back? Let us know in the comments. We don't know if Dev's coming back.
There's nothing to save.
There's nothing to save, baby. Oh my goodness, man. So Dev ditched us for Boo Boo Stewart, right? So he should just go
Honestly,
start a podcast with Boo Boo Stewart.
Didn't even have the proper notice to start worrying, like a worry campaign for him in my mind. Like he's like, hey, I'm off to the wilderness for 2 days. I'm like, could never be me.
For 2 days?
Unless I was on the lam and needed to get away.
Oh, yeah, right.
But I'm like, okay.
2 days? That's
luck.
dope. Did he say what wilderness he was going to?
No.
Just a wilderness. Nice. Well,
and I didn't ask. That's probably terrible. He's going to say,
survive.
our GPS.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, Boo Boo is like, he's a martial artist out of this world. So if a wildcat comes up on him, I'm pretty sure he can windmill kick the guy.
Absolutely.
Windmill kick the thing, but
he's lean.
Roundhouse.
He's got that lean protein on him. So yeah.
Yeah. Fortified though, like he could break some.
I'm
stuff.
proud of Dev though that he's like choosing to I'm like, okay, this is who you are, brother. You're somebody who treks through the wilderness for 2 days.
He's a natural born, I think
a natural born wanderer, adventurer.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, do you have a tip, Dune?
Do I have a tip? Let's see. For me, I'm going to say to everyone, okay? Network.
Woo.
Just network. Just do it. Just do it. You will lose nothing. You only stand to gain. Like, now, don't network with the wrong people now. But, set your goals. And if you feel like people can, benefit you, especially if you can also benefit them, that's best when it's mutually beneficial. Just network. Let people know what you're doing. Let them know what your goals are. Listen to their goals. And you never know what can come down the pipeline. The next time you're presented with an opportunity that maybe you would turn down, you'll be able to say, oh, you know what? Using this human resource, I can probably get this thing done. So let's go with it. So, just build up your arsenal of human resources, guys. Network. It's one of our greatest strengths as humans, I feel. So that's my tip.
Nice. You know what, Dan? I need to take that to heart. I appreciate that. Isn't that a weird word? Network, right? Like network. Like you're literally like I don't know why I'm like seeing like Jesus with the disciples like
fishing net,
getting fish out of there and being like your network, your network.
Hey, turn up. Your net worth is tied to your network.
Yes.
That's some imagery I never thought of. Like I typically just see like a computer and dots and lines.
But now for some reason I'm seeing hands and a net. Oh,
that's real.
That was good, Dan. That was good. I like that. Okay, my tip is just there are good kinds of adrenaline that I'm just reacquainting myself with. Beyond drugs and fear, which I have surfeited on in my life. Okay. And ever since I had that experience of 99 to be, like I have felt I don't know, just like more capable. That was such a good shot of life. Like that's what I feel like that whole experience was. And I'm really glad that I brought it into my life. There was definitely a stigma I had on all kinds of reality television, but I would absolutely love to do it again. And I just, I worked on my network a little bit, Dan, and also just that good, kind of trouble in your body, as Ben Platt would say, the right kind of reckless. Yeah. So nice. Just look for those good adrenaline opportunities in your life.
Yeah, you get to see what you're made of. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, totally.
Nice, man.
Wow, Dan. Well, this is one of our best episodes.
I agree. Neds Pod, ladies and gentlemen, every Wednesday. Thanks for coming and kicking it with us.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, in Colorado Springs, We're going to be Colorado Springs, like, from, like, the 14th all the way to the 17th?
The 15th to the 17th. Oh, yeah, 15th to the 17th.
15th is the, okay, yes. 15th,
Perfect.
baby. So come and see us, man. Come meet us, okay? Let's do it.
Excellent. Have a great week, guys. We love you. Adios.
Peace.